these the ones?
Magwa's tears, the sacred plants, blessed by the goddess herself.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blew Akrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
All right.
And it is done. The bloom has been plucked.
Back to the cradle, then? Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff?
Akrog still thinks they should have taken Noag with them. It would have helped his dark thoughts.
Noag's gloom is the reason it would have been unwise to take him. Give him time to mourn. As the moon blood, and soon the same blood of the chieftain, he knows there will be little of that in the moons to come.
Grungwar speaks true. Let them march back. They have lost too much time already.
Wait, before they leave, Grungwar has an unusual wish. He would like to pluck a bloom for himself.
What for? The devouring?
No, it is... The Moonkin have been running for so long, Chieftain. Grungwar dreams that one day they will find a true home somewhere. A tribe camp to last, so to speak.
Fine. Grungwar can pick it.
Grungwar thanks the chieftain. He...
There, old fur. His precious little bloom.
Zaska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred.
Well, Zaska just did, and he still stands here, looking as good as ever. Now, how about they leave this place?
Fine. Back to the cradle, then.
What now? More trouble?
At his service.
Madman's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is. Closed. Maybe that big stick will help, and it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zaramak could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good. Grungwar will go there.
Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not? It is like the other one, but the stick is missing. Let them look around then.
This works not.
They can mend it somehow. Can a troll not rest for a moment? Let Zaska get a proper look.
That should work.
Interesting. Probably.
What can he do for the tribe?
Moving on. What is that?
Easy.
Interesting. Probably.
Bugs, careful!
They messed with the wrong...
Dead.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
Time to move on.
What is that?
The Moonkin cannot go through here.
True. But there is a hex stone. If they can kindle the...
There they are. Trusted one, Nurbuck One-Eye. What is he doing here?
Looking for them. The fat bonekin chieftain was getting worried.
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog, Nurbuck will tell him one more time. The Moonkin should break off the devouring and move on. If they stay in this clearing for too long, the hunters will come for them.
Nurbuck, they talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured, so Magua can pass on his power to the chosen chieftain. Narjok would want...
What Narjok would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbuck has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh-tusked cobbling who hears voices in the wind.
Is Nurbuck done?
He is. Make no mistake. Nurbuck treasured Narjak like he treasures Grungwar. But Narjak was a great chieftain because he put others first. Surely Akrog knows that, after what his sire did for Nurbuck and Akrog both.
Akrog knows, Nurbuck. But what honor have the trolls left if they let these rotten brittle bones crush even their most sacred traditions? Now, can Nurbuck kindle the hex stone?
He can. Oh, and Zaska Smalltusk? What? Nurbuck knows the Smalltusk has been scheming. He will keep an eye on him. Then how will he see where he is going?
What was Nurbuck talking about? About Zazka scheming?
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrog after the devouring.
Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zaska.
And Grungwar would know all about that, no?
He is going.
Interesting. Probably. What is Akrog waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
That bear. Nurbuck crushed it?
Nurbuck crushed it, but it was already hurt when he came here.
Maybe a bonekin hunter killed it then.
Or a brittle bone. Anuk's eyes have scouted the jungle. They say there is no one in sight, neither brittlebone nor greenskin. True. Well,
wise idea. Best ask Crum who needs it most.
Why would Nurbuck accuse Zazka of scheming?
Ask him himself.
Fine. Akrog will leave now. Will Nurbuck join the devouring?
He will. Else he has to look into first.
Sharp tusks and thick hide, then.
Great. More problems to smash.
Akrog is ready.
Ready for action.
Why must they plague the Moonkin?
Let him at them.
Grungwa is ready.
Something about this jungle always makes Akrog's hide crawl.
The blood drop in the cradle. It is full of Magwa's power, making life and plants flourish all around it.
Pity all that power does beak shit to keep the hunters and slavers away.
Is something wrong, Zaska?
No, of course not. Let Zaska get a proper look.
By the holy hide, if it is not chosen chieftain Akrog Blood Hexer. Cabrax was about to ask the bones if something happened to them.
Chieftain Cabrax, Magwa prays. It is true, finding the tears was harder than they thought. The Brittlebone ruin was swarming with bugs.
Good for the tears, bad for the many Brittlebone treasure hunters who searched them. Ha! Come, show him. Ah, good. Very good. Mugwa will be pleased. Now all they need is a tooth.
A sacred pierce stick. The Bonekin have none of their own.
Oh, of course they do. But the Moonkin will need to shape their own for their sacrifice.
How can they shape a tooth? Grungwar said it. It is a sacred weapon.
Just like how the Moonkin shape their other weapons. All Akrog must do is find a hexed brittlebone weapon, scrap it, then have the Moonkin Master Scrapper use the parts to shape the tooth.
Where can they find a hexed brittlebone weapon, though?
Oh, there are many places in this jungle. But Cabrax believes he heard the Moonkin's Master Scrapper, Zaramuk, speak of a brittlebone hideout up north.
His name is Zeramak. But good. Akrog will speak to him. Sharp tusks and thick hide, chieftain.
Is that a Moonkin saying? Haha, Cabrax likes it. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Grungwa is here.
All right. To the tribe camp.
They should look for Noak, too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will.
What is that? If he insists.
This looks interesting. He is on his way. What is needed of him?
Interesting. Probably. Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
The Moonkin need to craft a tooth. Can Zeramak help with that?
Tooth? For eating?
No. The holy weapon for the devouring. They have the
Salt press him again. Or maybe just
Hopefully
once
he
a
did
moon.
nothing foolish.
Old fur worries too much. Noag can take care of himself.
Maybe, but he is still the Moonblood, and they must not lose him. They should ask Crum. Maybe he knows something.
There. How feels he now?
Better. Speak true, Crum. Warrior Akrog, he die.
The brittle bone stab stick missed the heart. In a few sundowns, he will walk again.
Good. That. Good.
Elder Grungwar, chosen chieftain Akrog, hunters Aska, Mugwa praise. Crum is glad to see they are back safely.
Mugwa praise, Shepherd Crum, kind soul. How are the wounded?
Not well. Nagak and Tap will not live to see the next sundown. Higrak might mend, or he might not.
Might not. But Crum told him he would be fine.
Sometimes a bit of hope and trust is enough to heal the worst of wounds. What of the devouring? Is it ready?
Almost. The Bonekin need a few more things. Would Crum know where Little Blood is? Akrog went to his shelter, but he was not there.
Strange. No, Crum has seen him not. But he was very upset about their sire the whole day. Poor Noag. He still thought Ken lived forever.
What on Urgath is this?
He should know better. Little Blood is not that young, and he has seen kin die. Many of them. He should know better. Little Blood is not that young, and he has seen kin die. Many of them.
But not same bloods like Akrog or Narjak. It is a painful lesson every troll must learn.
Every Moonkin is kin, no matter if he is same blood. It should make no difference.
Wise words and true. But they all know how losing a same blood or a trusted one hurts more. There is no shame in these feelings.
Either way, they need to find Little Blood. Has Crum any idea where he went?
No, but he is sure he went not far. They should look in the jungle.
All right. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Crum.
He is on his way. Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Interesting. Probably. Can a troll not rest for a moment?
This looks interesting.
What is that? Crush! They here?
Noak, quick.
Let him at them!
More power needed.
They will die next. Go squish! They see Nurbuck strong. He make Eric go squish. He do same for Brittlebone, who kill Sire. All them.
As long as he leaves a handful for Zazka.
Zaska get 5. Nurbuck 5T.
50. Why is Nurbuck out here alone? It is dangerous.
Maybe for old Grumpf. No for Nurbuck. He's strong.
He is, but he's also the Moonblood, and the tribe needs him. Hunter Eric was killed by a wild wyvern just a few sundowns ago. What?
Nurbuck not Eric. And tribe like Nurbuck cause he's strong. How he can stay strong if he always hiding in his shelter?
He is right, Grumwar. Nurbuck must be strong on his own, too. There is nothing the Moonkin respect more than a warrior who can crush 5 Brittlebones alone. Just look at Nurbuck.
Big blood true! And not just 5. Nurbuck crushed them all! Every last one! And then they build shelter from their bones and feed their flesh to the Moonkin cubs!
Mugwa septic utters, Nurbuck. Take a deep breath. The hunters are not here.
But will be! And if Nurbuck been stronger last time, Sire would still be here, and
Little Blood, think of a water hide. Every time he gets angry at the hunters, picture pouring a drop of blood into the skin, one after another, until there is so much the hide is about to burst.
Nurbuck,
When the hunters come, make it burst. Anger is good. It gives a warrior power in battle. But it must be Little Blood who controls the anger, not the other way around.
Big blood right. Nurbuck sorry. He just...
It's all right, Nurbuck. They all understand. So we just went out here to show the tribe he is strong and to unleash his anger?
No, not only. He needs something from the Eric. It's... how say... guts?
Should Zazka dare to ask why?
It's surprise for Crumple Nurbuck make with Zeramak. Nurbuck can take guts, Big Blood?
Sure, but he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way.
Ready for action. Let Zazka get a proper look. Wrap them! They go back to Zeramak now?
Soon.
Interesting. Probably. They messed with the wrong tribe. They will not get away from Zazka.
Why must they plague the Moonkin? What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look.
should be Nurbuck. Akrog too young. Also, could you know why they call him Blood Hexer? Cause he uses hex power to control little.
Oh, chosen chieftain. Mugwa praise.
Mugwa praise. Are the beaks well?
Well, most are. How goes the devour?
They are still preparing it.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Moonblood! Mugwa prays he's safe! Zeramak no see him since sunup. Where he go?
Well, of course, Noag's safe. He Moonblood. He go out in wild and fight Akrog and get stronger.
Ah, that good. The Moonblood needs be strong. What can he do for the tribe?
The Moonkin need to craft a tooth. Can Zeramak help with that?
Tooth? For eating?
No. The holy weapon for the devouring. They have the pointy end, they just need a brittle bone pierce stick with hex power. Caprak said the scrappers found a brittle bone hideout up north.
Ah, the cave, true. It locked, but the scrappers find shiny metal to open it. Here, how it called?
A key. The scrappers went in already?
Not yet, because there are Erics and other creatures. But Chieftain and Crum were strong. They can squish them. Maybe they take little Moonblood too? He's so strong.
Maybe. Speaking of Little Blood, has Zeramak seen him?
Bit ago he have, but not now. Maybe he sleep in shelter?
Akrog will look. Either way, they will be back with the brittle bone pierce stick. Zeramak should stay ready.
He will. Oh, and Slig? Best ask now.
The chosen chieftain might be able to help Slig, if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can.
Akrog is ready.
Little Blood? You wanted to give Zeramak something?
True. Here, Noag found. It's so sticky.
True, could work. Can Chieftain give Zeramak moment? Ah, look, pretty. Like Zeramak.
What is this? A hammer?
Songbone, Zeramak call it. It makes sounds like iron beat cry, but prettier.
They mean music?
Zeramak thinks so.
This is for Crum, then, Noag? What is the occasion?
They see.
All right.
Where was Noag? Crum got worried. Make something for Grumple.
Just show him, Noak. He will like it.
Here, gift.
A song wood. No, a song bone. But how did Noag make this? And why is he giving it to Crum?
Zeramak helped Noag make it. And he, well, Crumple always helped Noag, just like Big Blood, Zaska, and Sire. Noag he want to ask.
Oh, spit it out already. He wants to make Crum his trusted one, no?
It true.
That is very kind of Noag. Crum will gladly be Noag's trusted one.
Well, it is settled then. Shepherd Crum kind soul and Moonblood Noag just struck the bond of trust.
Noag, thanks. He will be good trusted one to Crumple.
Calm, little blood. You can speak with Crumple again later. There is much to do.
His same blood is right. But Crum thanks Noag again. He will start making sounds as soon as he can. If these old fingers allow it, that is.
What can he do for the tribe?
Interesting. Probably.
This looks interesting.
Can Zaska help?
All right. Zeramak Scrapper Slig Stoutheart. You wanted to speak with Akrog?
It is true, chosen chieftain. Sleek knows this is a strange time to be asking him for a favor, but chosen chieftain Akrog has always been happy to help the scrappers before.
He has, it is true. And what sort of help is needed this time?
Oh, the usual. Sleek needs to bring back as much scrap as he can, so that he and the master scrapper can keep up with the need for weapons, armor, and all that stuff.
He needs Akrog to carry scrap?
No. Just shield Sleek while he finds what they need. He gets so carried away with sorting that he would not even hear Mugwa's cub if it came sneaking up behind him. There is a crumbling brittle place southeast of here, where Sleek might find some lovely scrap. Chosen chieftain knows where Sleek means.
He knows. He was there not so long ago, looking for Mugwa's tears.
Perfect. So, has the chosen chieftain time to help Sleek, just like in the good old days?
He has not really the time, but he cannot say no to Slig. What is his plan?
Mugwar prays. The chosen chieftain is so kind. Sleek will meet chosen chieftain Akrog outside the brittle bone ruins. It will not take Sleek long to find out what he needs. Hopefully.
It had better not. Akrog will meet Slig there.
All right. He will see him soon.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
What is needed of him?
Zaska is listening. What is that? Interesting. Probably.
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago. It came from a land far across the water, and its bite was felt by the races in different ways. Elves were barely affected. Brittle bones died slowly. Green skins quickly and brutally. The bloodburn was weaker on Urgath, but it affected its creatures nonetheless. The trolls were left cursed with weak flesh and cubs who died before they could be born.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said. Let them find it.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts. Grungwa is here.
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp. May Magua guide his hands.
Go join the worms. They will not get away from Zazka.
More power needed. May Magua curse them.
Grungwa is ready.
Great. More problems to smash. They messed with the wrong tribe.
He will protect the tribe. They should be.
What is that?
He is going.
What on
So much shiny things.
Grungwar has any idea who lived here? Hunters?
Nah. They hunt for the shiny things, so they would not leave them here. Maybe robbers. Brittle bones who crush and steal.
No! No touching! Fat troll hands don't touch Zippet's gold! No!
Calm, Noag. Just a tiny spirit greenskin. It is harmless.
Harmless? Zippet will show the fat brutes harmless. You see these bones, yes? They were two adventurers who starved to death because Zippet kept the magic walls up for 100 years.
The Moonkin care not about the shiny things, but they need something with hex power.
Hex what?
Magic.
Oh, you mean an artifact, yes? Fine. Zippet doesn't want to stay here for 100 years, no. So here's his deal. Zippet gives you one of his artifacts, and the fat brutes hand back his gold. Everybody happy, yes?
What is this artifact they will get in return? They need something strong, with hex power.
It, is strong. Owned by a very powerful pale-skinned mage. Yes.
A hex stick, then. What can it do? Throw fireballs? Raise the dead?
Well, no. Cut potatoes. By itself, floating, yes. Very useful, very strong. And the pale skin loved it.
It should be fine, Akrog. Just a bit of hex power will be enough.
Fine, they have a pact.
Yes, yes! Now give Zippet the gold!
What now? More trouble?
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Oh, beautifuls! Come back to Zippet, yes!
Why Treasure Goblin was dead and still talk, Grumph? No, I'd think Mugwa take dead things to Moonlit River.
Nah, only troll kind. The other races have their own ways of finding the Moonlit River. This goblin was undead because his soul was still restless, and he wanted not...
Just get hold of him, okay? Greasy creeps.
Big Blood will? He looked strange.
It is just... he has been hearing things again.
The gift of spirits?
It is true, but this is the second time in a day. Before that, Akrog had not heard a spirit in moons.
Maybe the cradle makes Akrog's gift stronger?
Grungwar thinks not. His own gifts are still the same. It must be something else in this jungle, or just chance.
Well, now is not the time to think. Let them try this key, so they can bring the artifact back to Zeramak.
What can he do for the tribe?
There, the artifact. All right, now back to the tribe camp to ask Zeramak if this is enough to shape the tooth.
If he insists. Head towards certain doom.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin. He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Time to move on.
They messed with the wrong tribe. They will not get away from Zodka.
You'll protect the tribe.
Great. More problems to smash. Let Zazka get a proper look.
In that direction? Grungwar can see much from here. Time to move on.
Feel the might of the Moonkin!
Go join the worm.
Enemies killed a hero!
Why must they plague the Moonkin? May Magua guide his hands. Magua will not fight without him.
Zazka is listening. They messed with the wrong tribe.
Troll. They should be. What is needed of him? This looks interesting. Let Grungwar take a closer look.
Let them bring this to Zeramak. They must complete the devouring before sundown.
It will all work out. Grungwa feels it. Magua smiles upon them.
Wonderful. Then what could go wrong?
Why, Zaska? Why must he always blaspheme? Zaska knows how difficult his role in the tribe is. Wants everyone to shun him.
Wait, Zaska's jokes are why they like him not? He always thought they were just jealous of his pretty face.
Zaska's face no pretty? Or is?
Mugwa's miraculous utters. If only Noag knew. All the does are itching to mate with Zaska.
Zaska is avoiding the question.
No. Zaska is just not in the mood for being questioned by an old, ailing troll.
Fine. If Zaska wants to stay an outcast among kin, then so be it. Just say not that Grungwa tried not to help him.
Sure. Pure, holy Elder Grungwar Oldfur only wanted to help.
Zazka can blaspheme all he likes, but he should not disrespect Grungwar. He must apologize, now.
Leave it, chieftain. Nothing he has said is untrue. Grungwar is old, and Grungwar is ailing.
No true. Grungwar's strong warrior, like Nurbuck.
That time is long past. Either way, let them move on.
Oh, chosen chieftain.
Great! More problems to smash.
Why must they plague the Moonkin? He might be old, but his tasks are still sharp. What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Ah, chieftain back? Good, good. What he need?
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape something. To crush things.
What he need?
Ready for action.
This looks interesting.
Ah, chieftain back? Good, good. What he need?
How are the scrap stocks of the Moonkin? Have the scrappers found enough to make up for what the Moonkin lost during the attack?
Zeramak can speak true?
Always.
Then, no, they not made up. Lost many scrappers that day. Nilak, Pengpek, Dookie. Terrible day for the Moonkin. Terrible day.
Terrible day it was.
But they trying. I, Master Anug, say their brittle-bone battlefield up right from cradle. They have many scrap. Ah, Zaramak, old hide, he have it still. Here, chieftain, Mugwa's tooth.
Akrog thanks, Zaramak. To Kavrak's then. Oh, and Zaramak's scrappers can search the cave now. It is safe.